Come on. Come on through. It says that we're live. Hello, everyone. Well, we're waiting. That's right. Manuel Hernandez starting off the show. What's up, Tree? How's it going, buddy? You there? Your mic cut out. Tree. Tree? You know we're live, right? Can you hear me? Press F in the chat. Yinzer mic hard.
And Mike went off again.
God damn it. I mean, we were just talking before.
Yeah, as I said, I literally started. I was fine. And I'm like, nope, we're off now.
Now you've just validated that whoever was complaining about your mic sucking, you've validated all of his concerns. You know, way to go. And that's how we started off the shot. Oh, Trey Turner just went deep. Wow.
I did see that. Trey Turner hit 3-1.
Here comes
I'm going to hope this stays on now because it's getting annoying.
You need to buy a new one. You need to take those SeatGeek dollars, those, the money that Raycon has given you and go buy a fucking microphone. Okay?
As I said, it's fine in Audacity. The issue is with Discord.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a cord problem. You suck. You suck.
Oh,
all right.
Shut up.
Lower tier mics in the Userland. So we got a bunch of Snapper chats already. We've got a ton of cash considerations. We haven't even started. Yeah. And the wild card game is going on. We're gonna do the tier maker, by the way, in the background here, with the ranking of the teams once again, and we're just gonna have fun with it. And then Thursday night, we're also going to do this, and we're going to do a full NHL preview, which I've been waiting for. I asked, Jillian's in Prague, so she's not coming. But we're having...
She's jet setting.
Yeah, she's jet setting. She's leaving us in the dust. You know, on our backs, we made her famous, and now...
Sure.
Right. She didn't earn anything. It was her appearance on this show that kickstarted her into the international.
She got super famous. Now she can say we're the reason she got on the NHL awards show, right?
Yep. She is the reason, or we are the reason that she is famous now. It's all on us, you know. Just like we kickstarted KTO. If he never appeared on this, he wouldn't have almost 500,000 subs. And Flemlo too. And Perna, yep, all because of us. All right. Let's start by reading some Snapper chats, and then we will do the tier maker as we go, like last week, and probably be done around, 10:40 again. But I don't really care. If people want to pay us to talk shit and insult them, I'm fine with that. So you start. You start.
Jared Froman for $5 reduced. The first game the Lions deserved to win this season was the first one that they lost. Figures. And technically you're right. As I said, the issue with them were the fumbles. If they didn't have those two costly fumbles, they win.
Yeah, they screwed themselves pretty bad.
I mean, it was I'd say probably 20% officials, but 80% on the fumbles. That's
I'm starting to think that the Lions are better than we've given them credit for.
I don't know, man. I felt like the Chiefs were really, really sloppy.
They were.
They got lucky. The Chiefs were lucky to win that game.
Yeah, but they did. See, that's what a good team does. But I think that the Lions playing them tough was a big statement.
They have good tenacity. They played them well defensively. And the key to beating the Chiefs is just, playing a Patriot-style defense. It happened to them last year.
Yeah, you got to smack them in the mouth. They are the
Pretty much.
St. Louis
You can't let them have time.
Right.
Oakland had to learn that. Baltimore had to learn that. And pretty much anyone else has to learn that.
Yeah, but Mahomes, he's still talented. Did you see the play with Kelsey where he did the little dip?
Yeah, when he did the little flip.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack in that play.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, did they plan that? Like, how? That was...
No, apparently he didn't. He said he didn't plan it.
Wow. All right, Alex Moreno. We got a bunch of these.
Oh, yeah.
Alex. He's spending all of his...
He warned me he was going to send a bunch of these.
All right,
Alex Moreno for 2. Get ready for angry Rams fan over here. Interspersed with a Jared Froman. Tree, did the Lions surprise you with their performance against the Chiefs? Also, I think their performance almost moves them into wild card. Almost. I need to see a little more out of the Lions. I want a little more consistency Because remember, they had that really good game against the Patriots last year, and then they just shit the bed.
That's true.
So that's how I'm seeing this right now.
But that was Patriots former Patriot assistant beating the Jedi. You know, like when
Titans did it last year. Did the
Lions did
Dolphins have done it?
Yep, yeah,
Lions.
Yeah, Dolphins did it. Was Adam Gase a
Texans did it? Texans was close.
Bill O'Brien.
No, Gase. Yeah. I don't think he was, but
no, I forget what his lineage is. Adam Gase, who we studied under, but all right, more Alex Moreno's. The Rams got their ass kicked, by the way.
They got embarrassed, man. Like their defense looked like shit.
Yeah, that was their throwaway game. Alex Moreno, fan not fam, LOL. Also, Steelers won a game, LOL. Yes. And another
Bring
one
on the false hope, baby.
Yeah. Who's ready to burn my money today? We are. We're gonna burn it like people that cannot buy e-cigarettes anymore. Just burning it up.
Burn it like the Joker and Batman Begin.
Yes, and Goff and Jameis had a Freaky Friday last Sunday. That was true. They switched bodies.
Yeah, Goff. They said like it was Goff's best game. It's like, did you see those interceptions and the fumble?
He threw 500 yards, and he still
he threw 3 picks.
The Bucks were beating Goff all day. They were just beating Goff really hard.
It was rough.
And then Alex Moreno, Lions should be considerable wild card team now. Not yet. Too early.
Close.
And then one more from Alex. They've lost a few, but proven they can hang out. Well, they are 2-1-1, man. Like,
that sting from the Cardinals game really has me doubting them still.
They're the Lions, man. You got to doubt them until the last game of the season.
Oh, sorry. Soto dropped an easy fly ball.
Yeah.
He misjudged it.
Yeah. Oh, you have it from the cable. I'm behind on.
Yeah, that. I'm kind of watching a little bit too, but still.
All right, so let's start with the tier rankings. We got through a bunch of snapper chats right there. You guys are all beautiful. Love you.
Muchas gracias.
We've got the first game of the week, which was the Eagles and the Packers. And the Eagles are looking now.
The Eagles needed that one badly.
Yeah, they did. I don't know if they're a wild card team yet. I'm going to put them in false hope.
Yeah, as I said, the one thing I will say, their secondary was horrible, but they clamped down when they needed to. It was a lot like Super Bowl 52.
Yeah.
You have those big plays and that huge goal line stand.
You can't really.
That's what I was kind of. That's the feeling I got.
You can't base anything off of a Thursday night game, though. Like, the Packers didn't really look like the Packers, and the Eagles looked better than they normally look. But, I'm an Eagle.
The Packers, Aaron Rodgers had over 400 yards passing.
Yeah. Do you put those
Packers was able to move yardage
as division winners still above the Bears, even with that shitty... I mean, they had multiple chances to win that game. They should have.
I always had the Bears as division winners.
They went to, okay, so you want to put them in wild card, but they went to the Pete Carroll School of Goal Line Management of red zone offense.
I mean, the last pass. I mean, I felt like the receiver should have had more of a shot at. He should have caught that, but I'm not sure why you do 4 straight.
I don't know.
Not in this age. I mean, Aaron Jones is a pretty formidable back. I don't know if that's like LaFleur or if that's Aaron Rodgers.
Anytime someone tries to freelance out there. Oh, there's KTO right there. Bobby, I really like Brissett, but they aren't making the play. Why don't you just come onto the show, KTO? Just
let him shitpost, I know. Man. Come on.
He's like, whoa.
He's probably editing a vid at the same time.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I'm not that committed to this live stream. It's like, I got a fucking banger of a video to get out,
Exactly.
All right. You read the next 3 while we do the tier rankings.
Yes, sir. Actually, someone said apparently I had the Packers last year week as division winners. Did I?
Oh, well, we can flip-flop. This is our fucking show.
I could probably flip it out.
Uh-huh. Our stream last week got demonetized, and then I was like, oh fuck, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, oh, we're talking about Jordan Alvarez and the FBI and fucking
Jordan Alvarez is a beast though.
So we can't even talk about Jordan Alvarez and not get demonetized. Fucking bullshit.
That is BS. Emilio is back for 5. If I were somehow invited on the dumpster fire, I'd spend my entire time ranting about the AFC East. The ref should have penalized the Pats for Allen. But didn't you hear all the Pats fans defending? He apparently put his helmet down, so that validates the hit.
He did lower his helmet, so that
it's
validates
50.
I don't know, man. I think if there's helmet-to-helmet contact, like if you're the defender, you should be able to prevent that, right? Aren't you the defender? I mean, I don't know.
It depends on how much of a head start you get.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Momentum is
mm-hmm.
All right, keep it going.
Oh, yeah. And do you want me to go through all these Alex Morenos?
Yeah, go ahead. Why not? Fuck it.
Alex Moreno, the marathon. Is Stephen Ross the worst owner in the NFL now? I'd say in between him, Dan Snyder, and Mike Brown.
Dan Snyder. Stephen Ross
Stephen Ross is just a boob with no football sense. He's a dumbass.
Yeah, but he's doing the right thing by tanking. He knew that they sucked. So
the issue is the infrastructure.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have been doing this years ago, though.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Tampa Bay could also be a wild card team now, possibly.
No. Yeah, I know. They surprised a lot of fucking people. They did.
It depends if Jameis Winston can gain consistency, lack the turnovers, he'll be an elite QB.
Isn't there a halfback named Stephen Ross? There's another NFL
I'm not
player
sure.
named Stephen Ross.
I know Steven Jackson. I remember him. But...
Sorry, Steven Jackson. Ooh. All right, keep reading.
All right. A homeless guy tried to set Citrus Stadium on fire last Thursday. He was promptly tackled when he tried to cook his food on a fire pit in the brush. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
and then $5. Goff got food poisoning from Jameis's bakery. And it became Freaky Friday. Although Jameis still threw a pick 6, you have no idea how pissed we are now. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. I mean, you got punched in the mouth and your defense looks really, really soft right now.
Yeah.
A little rough.
John Ross.
Alex Moreno for 2. John Ross from the Bengals.
Yeah, not Stephen Ross. I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
Dak Prescott was elite for about 3 weeks. Lol. Yeah, I mean, dude, we all knew they had a soft schedule. This was their true test.
Dude, I can't wait till we get into that game.
The Saints don't even have a good secondary.
No.
And they tried a short pass dink and dunk thing that didn't work.
It was a bizarre game. That was really bizarre.
Very weird.
I loved what the Saints did in that game. They just threw Mike Fires like the whole game. KTO is going to the Browns-Niners game next week.
Very nice. And speaking of the 49ers haven't played a real team yet. We number 1. We'll see. I mean, Cleveland's talking a lot of shit since they smacked Baltimore.
Yeah. Cleveland is talking a bunch of shit.
One more. Baltimore Dolphins 1-15 or maybe 0-16. What you think?
We're looking at a historic. They are trying their best to join.
They're trying to be 76 Buccaneers again.
They want to parade.
It's bad.
They want
to make Cleveland look like an all-pro.
Yep. Yeah. They want to be the worst.
And we got a couple songs of the week. Rain in Blood by Slayer, or if that's too extreme, It's Been a While by Stain.
It's been a while.
Since I could hold my head up. It's been a while since I said sorry.
It's been a while since I let out a shart and gambled and lost and looked down and got a little too much. Never trust a fart. That's right. All right.
The farts always do that.
Never trust a fart.
It's what the kids want, man.
It's what they want. They want Shark Talk. And this stream is getting demonetized. All right.
We've been demonetized for 3 weeks. Relax.
Yeah. All right. Giants, Redskins. Giants definitely false hope.
Throw that false hope on there. That's the first thing.
I'm very surprised that they're 2-2, though. I thought they'd be 0-4 at this point. So
you don't understand how bad the Redskins look right now.
Oh my gosh! So that's why I have 2 tiers. I have tank offs and eternal sadness. I'm gonna have to put the Redskins in eternal sadness.
Eternal sadness. Fan apathy's at an alarmingly high rate. Dwayne Haskins may have had his career ruined by chucking him into the fire.
He's not gonna start this week. He's not going to start.
He better not.
You cannot start him against the Patriots. He will. His psyche will be fractured like Ryan.
He'll be eaten alive, man. That's how you destroy quarterbacks.
Yeah. That's how you put Ryan Tannehill in a mental institution. You're going to put Dwayne Haskins wrapped up in bandages and just shaking back and forth like this. Just wondering if
you're going to turn him into Tim Couch. That's what it's really turning into.
Who's the most scarred quarterback of all time? Is it David Carr?
Tim Couch, David Carr, Andrew Luck, you could make the argument for. RG3.
Oh, yeah, RG3.
David Klingler.
Yeah.
I would go maybe who else got like crushed? Vinny Testaverde in his rookie years.
Yeah, but who got ruined by the NFL? Like they just cannot. They've been traumatized. Like they have PTSD from being an NFL quarterback with no success to show for it at all. Heath Schuler, that's a good one, by the way.
Probably David Carr.
Yeah, Deshaun Kaiser was ruined.
Kaiser was destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, Archie Manning he was like, I need to find me a woman so I can have 2 NFL level sons instead of me. All right.
Isn't his grandson a top high school quarterback prospect?
I don't know. It's possible. Who, Cooper Manning's kid?
I'm not sure. I think so, yeah.
Maybe. All right. El Chris, ready for the NHL? Do you think Florida is a dark horse? Ooh, that's a good question.
I really like Florida. And their main thing is they have to do it this year, especially with the moves they made. If they don't, people getting fired.
Yeah, or they're moving to somewhere. Yeah. This has to be the last year. If the Panthers don't make the playoffs, I think they get shipped somewhere to like Cuba or something, Like, hey, there's no ice in Cuba, but we need to open that market. The Nats cannot hit. All right, Alex Moreno, who is the worst coach in NFL history? Rich Kotite, Dave Shula, Jeff Fisher, or any of the Hoodie disciples like McDaniels, Mangina, or Grinnell? Or Crennel.
I would have to go with Marion Campbell. 3 different stretches, 2 with the Falcons, all terrible.
I think Dave Campo was pretty bad for the Cowboys.
Campo was bad for the Cowboys.
And then Ray Hanley.
If we were to go based on coaching, Tom Sula shouldn't have been anywhere near a head coach. He was just a patsy.
Jim Thomasula looked like
he was just a line coach who just wanted to coach line.
Right. Like he should not have been the head coach. He just
terrible. I mean that was just like them trying to prove a point and they failed.
Mm-hmm. And then last one, I'll read this. Mason Mahoney. This week on That's So Ravens, not even psychic powers could foresee the beating they took against the Browns. And I did not expect that. And my buddy
I expected a closer game.
Yeah, my buddy who's a Browns fan was like, the Browns are going to get killed. I was like, dude, you got to calm down, man. You got to calm down.
Their defense looked awful. And I mean awful. Did you see that Chubb 85-yard run? Look at the bite that Tony Jefferson made as a safety. He was guessing he was going to run to the outside. Then you see him hit the inside hole. Guess what happened? Boom. He's right through him. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, no. That's what happened. They've been biting all day.
The Browns showed up. All right, we got a $50, our first one here from Xavier, formerly known as XRV Velasquez. Take my money, guys. Hockey is back tomorrow. Tree, any word on the Haters Guide for the NHL? I know you have sports ball to do. On top of that, Haters Guide for the MLB playoffs.
Unfortunately, that one's going to get a little delayed. I am working on it. I mainly just have to edit it right now. Maybe tweak a couple scripts. I feel like the writing's kind of a little weak, but I should have sports ball tomorrow and the MLB playoffs on Thursday. So I'm shooting for this weekend for the NHL. I just want it to be good. I mean, because that's the issue with me. So I apologize for being late on that.
All right. KTO's a mod. KTO's a mod now, so if somebody talks shit to him, he can just mute him. So
suck.
Congrats, KTO. KTO's working the chat now. Now we got 2 shows going on at the same time. So, all right. Where are we? We got a game here.
Well, we are.
Chiefs Lions. Chiefs are still in the Super Bowl hunt. That's easy.
Yeah. They just had a rough patch.
The Lions, are they false hope or wild card? I'm
going to still go false hope for now, but they have a shot at wild card.
They do definitely have a shot at wild card. Don't want to put them in there. Wow. The NFC
problem North is that the NFC North is just loaded this year.
It is. It is. The NFC Central, as I like to call it. Let's do Titans Falcons, by the way. And then, hold on.
Falcons are definitely false hope, borderline on tank off.
All right, I want to bring Kevin on real quick. Kevin, just for this section. All right.
Nice.
All right. Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up?
All right. Give us your assessment of the Titans from a non-Homer honk perspective, please. Try your best.
Well, which sort of Titans team are we going to see next week? Let's just ask that question. Are we going to see the one that shit themselves in Jacksonville, or are we going to see the ones that are completely just depantsing every Atlanta Falcon they see in the entire stadium?
I don't get the Falcons. I don't get them at all. They're terrible.
They're very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Especially on defense. What the hell happened? I thought Marcus Trufant, what was it? Trufant. I thought he was really good in the first 3 games in the season. And then
Yeah.
And then
Atlanta did not do well. Like I keep expecting them to do a lot better than they do, but they don't. Like if they keep this up, Dan Quinn's getting fired.
Yeah, they're terrible. We got to put the Falcons in the tank offs for sure. Like,
they're borderline. If they're lucky, they'll be full.
Yeah, they're brutal. Where do you put the Titans though, Kevin? And then we're gonna turn you off.
I have to be honest. I have to say false hope right now. Until they win against the Bills, until they have some sort of consistency, I have to say false hope.
They could backdoor in the playoffs. What are
all
the
back to
Texans
2-2.
doing?
You do realize that.
What are the Colts doing?
Yeah, I do. But you have to realize these are the Titans. They do this all the time. They go 9-7. They are the essence of mediocrity and now the new children of inconsistency. And they piss me off to the point of just
drinking. Yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thanks for popping in. Go ahead. Sorry. No.
I was going to go ahead and ask that. Who do you think has, besides the Titans, the best chance of getting out of the AFC
Nobody.
They're
AFC
all terrible. South.
They're all terrible. Houston lost to fucking Panthers. The Colts they're a one and done division. They're just bad, man. Bad.
It's I had the feeling that it would happen, like just the entire division stripping over itself, same as the AFC North.
I mean, the Jaguars were talking about trading fucking Jalen Ramsey, and now he could be an integral part of a division winners.
He's still requesting a trade.
Yeah. All right, Kevin.
It's like the NFL all over again. But hey, I'll leave you guys to it. See you guys.
Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Peace out, man.
All right.
What's up?
See, look at that respectful crashing of the dumpster fire. Gotta love it.
Hardcore.
Uh-huh. You love to see it. All right, you read the next snapper chat.
From Alex Moreno. Okay, new song. Control by Puddle of Mud or Battery by Metallica. Why does heavy metal go so well with football? I don't know. Also, Domination by Pantera.
A little Daryl Dimebag right there. Remembrance
Domination.
of
Pantera is always some good shit.
Pick one
Farts taste like a motherfucker.
Pick
Ding, 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 ding.
Sing one.
But let's keep going here. Mason Mahoney. Mason Mahoney. $4, $5. How about we pick on another band today? Disturbed? Disturbed's okay.
Disturbed, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't take System of a Down. Like that era of music is pretty bad.
Nah, it's all try-hard stuff.
Yeah, that's
all the problem.
Try-hard stuff.
And the problem is everyone tries to do that like that thing every time.
Or that deep, like highly filtered microphone, just like right up on the microphone, like I watched you die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tool.
And speaking of which, that was the next Mason Mahoney thing. Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Nice.
And Alex Moreno for 2. That's So Ravens. Flipper the 3-13 Dolphin. Which
there's no way that the Dolphins win 3 games.
3 games may be a little optimistic at this rate. Unless Josh Rosen does really well. Who knows?
No. Yes. All right. We need one more.
All right. That's another Alex Moreno. I feel like every team here can be a show of sorts.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. You could do Days of Our Browns. I don't know what you would do. The Browns and the Beautiful.
You need to see a huge situation. That's at least how I should feel.
Saxonville Abbey. All right, let's do another game here. So the Browns and Ravens. Browns are back to division winner, right? So they go from false hope to division winner.
Right now, it's a coin flip between Browns and Ravens. If the Browns play up to their talent, they'll be division winner.
The Browns.
The Ravens, I am deathly concerned about their defense. When they have to see talent, it's bad.
Look at KTO trying to lobby for them to be in Tier 1 Super Bowl. Calm yourself, man.
Relax, man.
Go take a bath and get that Crisco off your body. Come on, man.
At least you aren't the Bungles.
Yeah. You're a little lubed up right now. Browns
are
definitely...
let's put it this way. When you haven't had a really bad issue right now...
Do you think the Ravens are wild card or false hope? Did they get knocked down? I think they're still wild card.
Yeah, I still say.
Yeah.
I still like them, but they've got to fix their defensive issues, especially in the secondary.
Oh my gosh. KTO's over here just
he's trying to beat his
Crisco.
chest.
He's like, yes, we're 2-2. I've never seen someone jerk so hard to a 2-2 record. But yes, they are back. They are playing like they're supposed to. They should be 3-1. All right. Alex Moreno. I'll read all these Alexes. Tree, fives. Can you yell? Oh, that's harder than it looks. Yeah. It's so much harder
it's tough.
Oh, wow.
It's that thing everyone thinks they can do, but they can't.
Yeah. You get caught. I can't do the consecutive syllables like that. It's difficult. I guess some people are just born with it. Alex Moreno. We need a remix of Round Ball Rock for Tank Bowl. Ooh.
Like what kind of remix? Are we talking like a disco remix, an EDM remix, a techno remix?
I think a Chemical Brothers remix.
No.
All right. Alex Moreno, all of Claremont is likely watching this stream. Yes. Shout out to Claremont. What's the area code on that? Does anyone know what Claremont's area code is?
Not sure. That's Cali. Let me take a look.
Claremont's an armpit, saggy produce industry town, so they grow like grapefruits there, I think.
Nothing wrong with a little produce.
I know where where the NorCal, that's 209, baby, right? That's where the Diaz brothers are from, Stockton. Alex Moreno, nothing to do other than watch sports and play metal. Yeah, Claremont must be fun. And did you guys see my video on the Spanos things? I did see the video on the Spanos thing. Like he definitely noticed you, and then he got pissed off and then ran.
He got pissy.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh."
I'm surprised. As I said, you mentioned that. I'm surprised he didn't.
So if for those of you who don't know, Alex brought a sign that said "Pay your rent, Dean." And then Spanos got salty about it. But he also was classy enough not to like kick Alex out and ban him from Chargers practices for the rest of my life. And then one more for this. I probably burnt half my paycheck on this. LOL. Yeah, well, this is fun. This is entertaining. The next 4 are him, by the way. Love you, Alex. You are great. Raiders and Colts. So the Raiders pull a fucking show out of their ass. This is the second time that they've...
Thing with the Raiders, like the last 2 weeks, they were playing just like dominating, transcendent athletes. And I think that was the reason why they lost those games. I felt like the Colts were a winning team, and they did what they had to do.
I'm not sold on the Raiders yet. I'm going to put them in false hope.
Yeah, it said false hope for now, yeah.
Yeah, they want to. They're going to.
Raiders fans are delusional as hell.
Right. Well, they're going to intentionally tank so that for next year, but they're playing decent football, and it hurts. Colts are in false hope too. I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, like they have their moments, but they may have won that game with Andrew.
Yeah,
maybe.
Jacoby Brisket is not.
He's decent,
all right,
but
KTO's signing off. He's got to go back to cleaning in his garage and maybe smoke a couple L's out there. You know it. You know it, buddy. All right, you read all the next Alexes.
Yep.
These were all
Alex Moreno for 5. I'll probably be at work soon. In the words of Arnie, I'll be back. I'll check back on these chats and probably burn even more cash. They took your jibs.
Your gerbs. Your gerbs.
And
I'll be
to
back.
also, please buy a Geo Metro with all this money. How much do they go for now?
We bought our kid a Scion. Well,
Scion, those are such
he bought
cars.
He earned most of it. He worked all summer at Chick-fil-A, and then he bought a Scion with his money. But I pay the fucking insurance. Do you know how much insurance costs for a teenager?
It's a lot. It's probably like a couple hundred minimum.
$360 a month just for the kid, and then $80 for the fucking car. Like, I'm just getting raged on. I almost got his demonetized.
That's 16-year-olds, man.
I can't even say the word, or we're gonna get demonetized.
That's your Manscaped money right there, man.
Yeah, I know.
Call it like the Baldy Mobile or something. That Geo Metro.
That plays the
plays nothing but metal and round
low rider when you hit the horn. Bum, 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 bum. I've always wanted to have a low rider and just be this, just riding all low in my whip.
You need like brake shocks that that make the car jump up.
You need that. Oh yeah, get some hydraulics on there. Get some dice rolling up in the window.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now I'll just go back to work.
All right. We cleared some Alex's out, and then he comes back like 2 hours later.
A little bit later.
Right. Okay, Patriots and Bills. This was the game of the Sunday, the early game. And the Bills looked very good, but they proved that they're same.
Very frustrating game.
Yep. And the Patriots proved that they're the same old Patriots, getting lucky as fuck when it mattered. So Bills are a wild card team for sure, and the Patriots are easily still in the hunt for this. I think everyone knows that it's going to be Chiefs Patriots in the AFC title game. It's so obvious.
It'd be nice if the Bills had a quarterback. Josh Allen played like shit, and Matt Barkley wasn't much better.
Well, he got lit up by a helmet-to-helmet hit. That's what happened, man.
Even before that, he was still playing like shit.
James Amadei, fresh off the Notre Dame's beating the shit out of a team that they should have beaten, the UVA Cavaliers that were way overrated at 18 for this game. Scherzer is going to get out of this inning, it looks like. Or no, he's two outs. The Bears defense is the only reason why they are 3-1. I went to the game, and it was the Bears defense carrying the team and Eddie Pinheiro. Legend. Yeah, Chase Daniel looked better than Mitch Trubisky.
I like Daniel look better than Trubisky.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's unpopular. But Trubisky has not looked that good.
Yeah,
he's had like one good throw in the last 2 games.
You have to realize he's Chase Daniel though. Like he's gonna chase.
Yeah, he doesn't have the upside, but he's he might be better for his system.
Where did he go? Did he go to Vanderbilt? I think.
Not sure.
James.
I think it may have been Missouri.
Yeah, you're right. It's Missouri. James Amadei again, and the only reason Notre Dame is, he said the same thing, is 3-1 is because the ACC is a terrible conference. Clemson should have lost to North Carolina. Yeah, Clemson barely won. Yeah, but didn't Notre Dame lose to an SEC team in Georgia?
Not sure, man. Oh, they lost to Georgia.
Yeah. That's an SEC team. I don't know. I get corrected so much on my videos that I've got to correct somebody.
Oh, dude, I get corrected for shit too, man.
I misspelled stadiums in the last one. Stadiums. And I was tired, all right? God.
The problem with me is, like, I hear it like a bunch of times. I still don't get it. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Scherzer got out of the inning.
Yep. Alex Moreno, Winnipeg Jets, legacy of failure. Ooh,
Winnipeg Jets. You'd have to combine them and the Thrashers. They may need a little more time.
Yeah, that's a deep one. That's failure in every city, too, that they've gone, right? Weren't they the Nordiques? And then they were the Thrashers, and now they're the Jets?
No, they weren't the Nordiques. They were just an expansion team as the Thrashers.
Oh, that's right. I thought they were some...
Nordiques became the Avalanche.
Oh, that's right. You're right. So, never mind. I'm wrong. And Alex Moreno, Halifax can support a hockey team if Winnipeg can. Yeah, that's true. Winnipeg is a tiny little city, little oil town, or whatever they do up
Winnipeg
there.
is like a hardcore base.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have Quebec City than Halifax right now.
So if is a Winnipeg whiteout just them just every game pretty much?
Well, at least the playoffs.
Sorry, that was a racial thing. I mean, Winnipeg's a pretty
I
white
don't know.
town.
I'm losing. Well, I can't say that because I don't have the half Asian shield.
I'm just not sure there's a big Asian community in Winnipeg.
I don't know, man. Canada is pretty multicultural.
Yep.
Who knows?
Right. I'm gonna read this. Yeah, I know because they'll take immigrants from anywhere. Like I remember going to Costa Rica in 2000, and like every Costa Rican wanted to go to Canada. I was like, why Canada? They're like, cause they'll take us. You're like you U.S. fuckers want us to have college degrees and shit like that, and Canada's like, yeah, anybody, sure. There's only 30 million people in the whole country. We're fine. All right, and last one. Future NHL cities: Quebec, Hamilton, Saskatoon, Milwaukee, SL, Salt Lake City, Cincinnati, Houston, others. Teams that need to move: Coyotes, Hurricanes, and Panthers.
Hurricanes would have been a good idea until this last surge.
Yeah.
It showed us that, now they get a market, so they'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Coyotes, they want them to move, out of Glendale to somewhere else. They want to keep them in Arizona, but they should move to Houston.
Yeah.
Florida, they might be the Quebec City move.
I think 32 is the max. It's hard to believe that the NHL is going to have 32 teams in the NBA, which is much more profitable and more global.
The NBA they'll probably add a couple if they feel like it.
Whoa, what was that?
That was my desk. Sorry about that.
Ah, okay. I was like, wow. All right, another game here. We've got Panthers-Texans. Where do you put these Panthers, man? Like, they have been revitalized by this
Kyle Allen. Oh, the problem is Cam Newton wasn't 100%. You're technically getting an upgraded quarterback.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put them at false hope. And the Texans,
yeah, I say false hope.
Texans were the division winner a week ago. And
they may be going false hope now.
Nah, I think they're still the best team in that division. But still, they are that whole division is garbage.
It is. It's
garbage. Garbager of sorrows.
Lots of garbage,
All
yes.
right, read the next three.
Trevor Taormina for 5. Can we get Hurricanes man's thoughts on the new captain, Jordan Stahl? Huh.
It's the first time they've had a captain in 2 or 3 years.
Well, they had Eric Stahl, but I thought Justin Williams was their captain.
No, they didn't. They did not name a captain all of last year. So,
interesting.
Yeah,
Stahl, I think, earned it at least.
Yeah, Stahl was there, but yeah, I guess they just gave it to Jordan Stahl. That's crazy.
We have the other Stahl now. Fuck yes.
Come to our game.
Zach Martin for 2. Better rapper, Le'Veon Bell or Greg Olsen?
Ooh, Greg. Oh, I love
easily Greg Olsen.
And I drop my drawers and I see my third leg, and then he's like talking about nutting on her face and then putting his dick in her ear. So now we're demonetized.
We've been demonetized for weeks. Relax.
I know.
And with the squid, Daniel Jones just keeps rolling.
Come on.
Rolling. Come on. Rolling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. G-Reg. 7th Floor Mafia. Danny Dimes, baby. Danny, he was bad at times in that game. They just got lucky that the Redskins are.
He's still a rookie, man. That's all you really can do.
If the Redskins were any type of team, like, they would have beaten the fuck out of the Giants. But didn't happen. They scored 3 points against the 31st ranked defense in all of football. All right, Chargers Dolphins. This one, yeah, Chargers wild card. Easy.
Yeah, they didn't look that great, but they did what they had to do.
Yep, and then the Dolphins, eternal sadness.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, the pit of despair.
They're in plenty of tank boats.
Don't even try to get out of this. All right, the Dolphins are terrible. They're terrible. All right, Alcide for Canadian $6.69. Nice. Which NFL team with a strong start is most likely to miss the playoffs? That was a question I saw earlier.
Ooh.
So, most likely, you gotta. So, if you say a strong start, you got to pick a 3-1 team to miss the playoff. I think the Niners or
let's say like San Francisco or Green Bay.
Yeah.
Like those are the two that come to mind for me.
Especially if their quarterbacks get hurt. But yeah, I would say the Niners in this bizarro world where they are the only undefeated team in the NFC are really fucking with my head. They're really fucking with my head, man. I'm just crazy. I know a team is likely to not make the playoffs, and that's the Denver Broncos. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they had another painful loss.
Yeah. All right. Sean Brigode. I think this is a new guy. He's got Charlie as Charlie Day as his avatar. I think he messaged us last week. Okay, Tree, was the Steelers defense actually good, or is it me just giving into false hope?
The Bengals offensive line was garbage. It was bad.
I'm
not saying the Steelers were absolute shit. They did what they had to do. But the Bengals looked awful.
I need to text Flemlow, man. He was on Twitter having a rant of epic proportions.
I don't blame him, man.
I know.
They got smacked on Monday Night Football by an 0-3 team.
Yeah. Pretty sad.
So,
Beach,
it's going to be a long year.
Yeah, it is. South Beach Tank Diet. So when both teams go 0-5, will Week 6 between the Redskin Potatoes and the Fins become a Super Tank Bowl? That's the semifinal. That's like a
mega tank bowl. That's the first tank bowl of the year, if that's the case.
Yeah,
that's I'm putting out all the stops with more explosions.
Yeah, that is a big time tank bowl. They will be both 0-5 for sure because the Skins are playing the Patriots. And there's no way they win, and there's no way the Dolphins beat anyone. But the Dolphins could go out, fuck around, and beat somebody. It's
going to be the team you least expect.
Yeah, it could happen.
It's going to be like a mediocre team that either they play poorly or they look past the opponent.
Right, like if they could get a pregame talk from like some armless, legless veteran that's like, please win this game for me. I've been a Dolphin fan my whole life. And they'll be like, all right, let's do it. Okay. Let's win it today. Mm-hmm. And they'll play out of their minds, and then Stephen Ross will be like, stop bringing in people to motivate them. Mm-hmm. Buccaneers and Rams. This was the most bizarre game of the season, I would think, right?
Yeah.
So Bucs, that was an aberration for sure. False hope. And they lost to the Giants, man. They lost to the Giants. Now the question is, are the Rams still a Super Bowl contender after shitting the bed like that?
I say they haven't looked super hot all year. Like, they've been very inconsistent offensively.
I'm going to have to drop them down to division winner. I'm not sold on them as a Super Bowl contender. And that's what happens when you lose to the Bucs. That's what happens. Okay. Did your mic just...
Right. Did it drop? Yeah, it's still on.
No, you're good. All right, started Brandon Davis.
Yep, Brandon Davis for 2. Broke this week. Stay awesome. Go Bears. That D.
Yeah,
they
is so good.
They dominated him. That was domination.
They were all over him. Mm-hmm.
Robert McIntosh for 5. AUT FPV. Been watching for years. Figured I'd help support what you guys do. Keep it up. Thank you, brother. Question: on a support scale of 1 to 10, how big of frauds are the Titans? 6
out of 10. Yeah, it's exactly.
I don't really consider them a legitimate threat. They're always like 8 and 8, 9 and 7.
Yeah, they're 6 out of 10 on the fraud. Yeah, but they're going. Oh, I think is it a pitching change or a mound visit right now? Just
not yet. So far, it's
they're not
1 on 2
fraudulent. You're gonna have to wait till the end of the season until they really fuck you guys. But Mariota played decent. Like, people are jacking off to Mariota now.
They wanted him benched last week.
Yeah, well, he does things. He's so inconsistent, man. Inconsistent. All right.
That or the injuries are gonna kill him. TIE Fighter 94. A little self-pat on the back for both of us. Just want to say congrats to 5 points on reaching 200K subs and Tree for reaching 300K subs. Both well-deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you, my man.
Thank you. There was a time where I had like 50K subs and you had 30, and now you have 300 and I have 200. So, but I'm catching up. I'm catching up this month. Okay. I'm coming for you. Yeah. It's a boat race at this time. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Read that one.
Fly Latore for 5. B-Day was yesterday, turned 17. Happy birthday, brother. What do you think of the Stars this year?
Ooh, I like what they have done.
They're interesting. They go pretty old. Like, they've gone with experience. I think their hopes rely on Ben Bishop's health.
I think they could play in the second round of the playoffs. That's just kind of where I'm putting them.
I just hope they're not double overtime, painful loss.
Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. All right. Another game here. Seahawks Cardinals. Seahawks looking like a wild card team.
Cardinals in the tank
Cardinals in the tank offs, but not the eternal sadness quite yet, because they did win a game. They did.
Ooh, what a stopping
Did they win a game? Yeah, the
Cardinals. Oh, wait, he threw him off the bag. Oops.
No, the Cardinals tied a game. Cardinals are really bad. They're almost in eternal sadness, but we'll just put them in tank offs for now. Falcons are fucking bad, dude.
Yeah.
Bad, man. Niles Ayer, UT, could you say hi to my A-push teacher, Brian Teixeira? I got him into your videos, and he actually watches them whenever he doesn't want to teach.
What's up, Mr. Teixeira?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Does he also drink as he watches your videos? Like, he's just got a little bottle of tequila under his desk? No, he's probably a good teacher, unlike how I would be. I would just get high as shit if I had to teach kids. Oh, look at the Nats. They're trying to rally here.
Yeah, he made a bad throw.
Will Urban Meyer be with the Redskins next year? No, Urban Meyer will not. He'll take over like USC or some big name program. And I wonder how he'll quit ESPN. Will he fake a heart attack again? And what's up, Brian Teixeira? Oh, is that an actual person? I thought we're not supposed to say that. Anyway,
I don't know.
Maybe it's Mark Teixeira. Taylor Phillips, the Lions did not get screwed by the officials. They actually fumbled the football, made costly mistakes to lose their game against the Chiefs. What's up, Taylor? Host of the Michigan Sports Truth, produced by on Blog Talk Radio, produced by Mark Mancini. Oh, no.
Yeah, that 99-yard fumble return killed them.
Yeah.
I know they're going to bitch about it, but they never blew the whistle. Actually, wait. Are they going to say he stayed on the bag?
Taylor is an honest fan, man. He is safe. Taylor.
Yeah, he's safe.
He's not delusioned at all. He lives what he preaches what he practices or whatever. He definitely is not a Lions just blind homer, and he knows that they had an opportunity to win that game, and they just didn't. Those are the games that drive you wild.
Yep, they called him safe.
Yep. He was safe. I'm such a good umpire at 60.
Here comes the 3-run homer.
All right, Bears and Vikings. This is an interesting one right here. Vikings.
Bears defense looks suffocating.
Yeah, still the
Vikings couldn't do shit.
I think you're in that game, at least that was addition by subtraction, because Chase Daniels was a better matchup. And the Vikings, what the fuck, man? They're false hope for sure.
They couldn't do anything. The Bears front seven was just that suffocating, and that's without Akeem Hicks and Roquan Smith.
Why do you pay Kirk Cousins though? His job is to get it done against like a
Kirk Cousins isn't good against teams over 500. He never has been.
You're right.
Like literally, he'll be great against teams like at 500 or under, but once they're over 500, done.
Dunzo. Oh shit.
I mean, not even Dalvin Cook could do anything.
When did Brent Suter get into the game? Holy shit!
He was banned the whole inning.
Oh, look at the Brewers actually managing the way you're supposed to. You know, like they're playing to win this game. Like they have an actual strategy for the wild card game. But if Trey Turner does something, they're in trouble.
Oh, fly ball. They're going to get out of it.
Uh-huh. Look at
Yep,
that.
Kane under it. They got lucky.
Wow, they did. All right. We got some veterans here before you love Shine. Mm-hmm.
Alexa, play Sonny and Cher.
They say that Daniel Jones wasn't no good, but then he proved that baby he was okay.
What the fuck?
I got Danny Dimes.
And we have a new one here, the Skeptical Taco. SmackDown just got moved to Fridays, which opens up my Tuesdays for you guys. Now take my money.
Yes.
They've been pushing that on Fox for a while. I've seen that on some of their baseball broadcasts.
I've had some skeptical tacos before. Like you're just.
We've all had some skeptical tacos.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna tear you apart.
Usually the best hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurants are usually the best.
I like fish tacos, man. That's my jam right there.
Fish tacos aren't bad. I mean, I'm more a steak taco guy.
I like pink tacos too.
They're good stuff.
Good old pink.
Fly Vittori for 5. Tree, who do you think is the team dumb enough to trade for Jack Jones? Depends on the one who wants a first-round pick and maybe a significant.
Why would you?
That's the only way you trade Jack Johnson.
Why would you trade for Jack Johnson? I don't get it.
If they retain salary and the Pens dangle a first-round pick and like a top prospect, say like the Avalanche, like okay, give us your first-round pick and give us Sam Poulin, P.O. Joseph, or Kalen Addison.
It's possible.
Yep, that's the only way.
All right, read this beast of metal, and then we'll start.
Yep. Breaking. Chase Elliott drives head-on into concrete wall. Later drives into same wall on purpose during victory celebration. Opinion? Oh yeah, porridge.
So wait a minute. He drove. He hit the wall, and then he won the race, and then hit the wall on purpose.
That's not crazy. Sure. It sounds like it, or he hit it in an earlier race.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't ever want to hit a concrete wall head on. I don't want to do that shit. All right. Let's go to another game. Jaguars Broncos. Gardner Minshew absolutely opened up Brandon Perna's chest and unleashed soft serve ice cream on his heart. And,
yeah. I mean, Minshew looks pretty good.
I know.
I mean, I know a lot of people like say hi, but so far he hasn't been too bad. I don't know what his upside is, but I think he could be a starter for a little bit.
Yeah, they're still bad, but I'm going to put them in false hope. They're not.
Best rookies right now, I feel like, have been Kyle Allen and Daniel Jones at number 3.
Yeah. Gardner, the brokerage of Gardner Minshew has been very good.
It's a hedge fund company. Get it right.
That's right. The Broncos are in the tank offs.
Yeah, they are.
They're not eternal sadness because they have.
Yeah. Now the Nats are bringing in Strasburg.
Oh, here he comes. What if he shits the bed? Holy shit.
They should have probably kept him in the first inning.
All right.
And he gives up a single off the bat.
Oh, wow. I'm still in commercial break. That's how slow my
is.
The Skeptical Taco. Angels are currently eyeing Madden and Girardi. Who would be the best manager pick for them? Any other options that you can see fit for my Halos? Girardi would be good if Moreno decides to like spend ridiculous amounts of money. That's what Girardi's good at. Is
Moreno spending ridiculous amount of money is what got them in this situation.
I know, that's true.
The problem is the Angels have no prospects. They have a bunch of bad contracts, and their pitching is awful.
Yeah,
like Brad Ausmus was a horrible hire. I don't like him as a manager, but that was not his fault. You could have had Casey Stengel managing that team, and they would have failed.
Yeah, it's true. Well, Casey Stengel did manage the 62 Mets. So
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Beast. I think Girardi's a better pick. Madden should.
Madden is just past his ways. Yeah. He gets arrogant on himself.
Yeah, he should probably retire.
He won't.
I know. Beast of Metal 1989, 5 Benzers. Second opinion. Trust me, the first one makes as much sense as anything else that happened at the Charlotte Roval this year. Both good and ill. Huh. That doesn't make much sense. He hit a wall during the race, and then he hit a wall after. Lord Ariados. That looks like a new one. Predictions for Braves versus Cardinals. Ooh, that'd be a good.
So I think that goes 5 games.
Yeah, that one is so hard to call. I think the Braves take it.
I say, yeah, Braves too.
Yeah.
Jack Flaherty pitches 2 outstanding games, but they can't get anything else.
I'm fine with either of those teams losing, by the way. I'm just like, yes, one of them lost. I don't think about the team, one of them winning. I think about one of those teams is going to get eliminated. So I'll take it. All right. A couple more games here. Saints Cowboys in the most bizarre game of the weekend.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Like they did everything you shouldn't do against the Saints. Mm-hmm. You got to air it out deep.
Are we going to say that the Saints are a Super Bowl contender now?
I still say division.
Okay, so we don't have a Super Bowl contender for the NFC at all.
Because the NFC is just like so wide open.
I'm going to say that the Saints are in the hunt now for a Super Bowl. I'm going to say it officially now, because if they're going to beat the Cowboys with Teddy Bridge and only scoring 12 points, I think
their defense keeps that up, they will be a Super Bowl
contender. Yeah, once Breezy comes back, they're going to be fine. Cowboys are going to win the division for sure. Not putting them in the Super Bowl quite yet. No, sir. And then Bengals. Let's do some more Snapper chats, and then we'll do the Bengals and the Steelers.
Fly Laturi for 2. Who will tank hard enough for Lafreniere? And that's the top hockey prospect, Alexis Lafreniere.
Lafreniere. There's no catchy slang for him. There's no lose for Hughes. There's no, what are you going to say? Tank away.
Crapinier for Lafreniere.
No, tank away for Lafreniere. There we go. See? Came up with it. No. Give games away for Lafreniere.
I would say Ottawa still has a chance.
Go extra.
The Kings...
Go
there's no one else really like jumping off the page.
I would say, who's going in the tank?
Ottawa still got some building to do. So
Ottawa's tanking. So Strasburg got out of it already.
Yep. As I said, they should have started him.
Daniel Bernstein, go ahead and read this.
Yep. If the season ended today, my Broncos would have the number 1 overall pick. What the actual F is this season? I thought it was based on points and tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Like, how would the Broncos have the first overall pick? A strength of schedule?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, Broncos, they ain't good. Plus, they lost Bradley Chubb for the year, so...
terrible. Yeah, and Bradley Chubb just didn't lose him. He tore his ACL, too, so that's going to affect next season a little bit.
And now you see what Shaquille Barrett's doing in Tampa, and John Elway looks horrible right now.
Yep, looks stupid. Bradley Chubb's a good pick. It's just... All right.
Jared Brussel for 5. He's going to be joining us on the NHL draft stream on Thursday. Can't wait until Thursday, boys. Just don't get the native flu.
Oh,
so
we'll get it. We won't get the native flu, but apparently Jared doesn't look anything like what he does in the picture there, according to
a little bit. He apparently found someone like you at a game.
Yes. I thought that guy wasn't Asian enough. He's just bald with a beard. That doesn't count.
It's hard to get a blend.
You gotta find Joe Coy, like a drunk Joe Coy that looks like me, or older Joe Coy is me. All right. And read this Jordan Randall
McKendrick. First timer, welcome, buddy. First time at the dumpster fire, ready for some insight. Would love to know what the intro music you guys use. That is Madden 92 for the Genesis. All those old sports games by Rob Hubbard, his soundtracks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that.
Yep. Those were the best, man. I used to get hype as shit when I would turn on my Sega and that shit would come on. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to play with the all Madden team against Cleveland. And I would just fucking... I would destroy the Browns. Like, I would see how many touchdowns I could score in one game with Thurman Thomas. Like, it was fun for me for some reason. All right, last game, and then we'll just read Snapchats for the rest of the evening. Steelers and the Bengals.
Bengals.
So the Bengals are in eternal sadness now.
Yeah, they awful.
Yeah, they trash.
Awful.
They trash. They making Flemlo question his life.
Dude, they were mega trash. I thought that game was going to be close.
Yeah.
But like
2 0-3 teams, and it made you realize how
Steelers are the epitome of false hope.
Yeah.
1 game away from the division lead.
Mm-hmm.
They just dominated a ridiculously easy opponent. They didn't look all that convincing in the first half. They beat him with like gimmicky wildcat plays.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that I was like, what formation is this? Every time, but they did have outside edge speed. You know, they worked. They worked. Okay. Nice.
I mean,
you just crush a beer can? You just crush a beer?
That was a water bottle. Water bottle.
Okay. Let's look at you, tough guy, crushing a water bottle with those strong man hands. All right, so some scraps here. We got San Francisco and the Jets. Jets are only in the tank offs, not eternal sadness.
Yeah, they tank off right now.
I'm so surprised that there's 2 teams that are down on the Dolphins level right now of sadness. That's pathetic. Pathetic. Where do you put San Francisco here? I guess
I don't know.
Wild card. They're 3-0, but they are like the most false.
They
3-0.
played easy opponents.
Yeah.
They're in between wild card and false hope, but
let's hedge our bets. Let's put them in false hope right now. And whoever's a San Francisco honk right there, don't get mad when they fucking are 3-3 in 3 weeks. Okay, they're not a wild card team. No, not yet. Not yet. And I know Alex might be a 49ers fan, but
I think Moreno's a Rams fan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. He is a Rams fan. But yeah, 49ers.
All
right. So there's our tier list. So let's save and download this.
Looks beautiful.
Yes. It's NFL Week 4. And then download the image. Look at all this shit here on my NFL Week 4. All right.
Oh,
there it is, everyone. Take a picture, write it down. I don't give a fuck. You do what you got to do here. Even look at it here. There you go. Those are your tiers. All right, let's read some Snapper chats, and then I can hear all the consternation from my wife. I'll be like, honey, these people, they want to pay me to insult them. It doesn't work. All right. Did you read? Oh, Scott's Talks. This has got to be a first one here. I love how the
Scott's
NFL,
Talks is up to you.
We're finally in the 9 o'clock ones. I love how the NFL is very unpredictable so far. Can't wait until New England steamrolls their way to 19-0. Oh, we got a Patriots fan. That hurts.
Maybe it could be sarcastic.
Patriots have some chinks in the armor, and I can say that because I'm Asian. Papa Howell, $5. Tree, how much false hope did Pittsburgh give you last night? Ooh,
not that much, but I have a little false hope. Pittsburgh
weren't they 0-3 one year and they made the playoffs?
They were 0-4 in 2012. They made a push to make the playoffs, but they missed out on tiebreak.
Oh, wow. See, there's always hope in Yinzerville.
Oh, there's always false hope. The Steelers are the only thing that gives us life, especially if how bad the Pirates are.
That's true. Mike Engels, the Bears, I think, can survive with Daniel this week. Having the bye is fortuitous. By the way, Tree, I couldn't even be mad at No Cubs No. That was hilarious, by the way. I had a very good laugh at No Cubs.
I hope it was as cringeworthy as the Cubs performance. That's what I was shooting for.
Yeah, I could tell that you were trying hard not to say it well.
I was just like, I'm just sitting there like, ooh.
Right.
Because I went way too hard on the end notes.
Yeah.
It was like Jesus Christ.
It reminded me of shit fluting. You know. Have you seen that YouTube channel where the guy plays songs?
Oh yeah, bad recorder music to the Titanic. Like that.
Fluting.
Yes.
Yeah. It's that's I got that vibe from there.
And then a montage of Kimbrel and call it a day.
Yep. You got Dodger of Zion.
Miss Dodger of Zion, $10, making mad overtime this week. Those of you who get the New York Jets Philadelphia game on TV, keep an eyes out for yours truly. Also, $5, I'll need to tell you about a friend's cousin's bar mitzvah.
Oh, somebody had a bar mitzvah. Oh my God.
Did it involve incredible disappointment and terrible managing situation? Because that sounds like the Mets.
Did someone have a big lead at the bar mitzvah and it was like really a cool bar mitzvah and then like someone threw up in it?
And then the rabbi becomes Ed Luz Diaz and blows.
It was like, you're Meshuggahs, get out of here. All right, keep going.
Andre Juhar for 120 Czech kronar, I think it is. With the NHL starting tomorrow, how good, bad do the Pens look? Also, hello from Prague.
Wow. Hey, say hi to Jillian Fisher for us, who we made famous.
Sure.
The
Pens look weird.
Sidney Crosby.
I don't know if they make it, but they still have the talent, but it's aging. They need Matt Murray. They're going to have to rely on him a lot.
Yeah. But you still have Malkin and Crosby. But, of course, as the Anaheim Ducks found out, Perry and Getzlaf were not the same.
Evgeny Malkin, though, like, he hasn't been the same. He still lacks that discipline, but he doesn't have the high-end skill that he had. He can still take over games, but he's not Malkin.
Yeah, that's true.
Crosby seems like he'll have a game that ages much more graceful.
Yep.
At least to me.
Are you going to the game, Andre? That should be fun. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nice. All right. Keep going.
Yep. Sean Brigode. $2. Steelers D good, or is it just false hope? I felt like that said more about the Bengals O-line and just their play calling. Because, they feasted on that line.
Oh, my God.
8 sacks, man.
They tasted Andy Dalton all night. They were just...
They ate the shit out of him. I mean, they're blaming Andy Dalton, and let's be real, I think his time's coming to an end in Cincy.
Yeah.
But with that line, nobody could really do well. Even Kyler Murray would be running for his life.
I read a tweet from Flemlo. It's like, everything has to be perfect for Andy Dalton to complete passes. And I was like, yeah. That's how he's been his whole
There's a lot of checkdowns.
Uh-huh. Watashi Gakita, which I think is a judo throw. I'm not sure about that. For $2, that's a new one, though. Can the Steelers still have at least a 9-7 season? Is that possible?
They have to take business into their own hands against Baltimore and Cleveland. But I want to have hope that they still can. That was my projection at the beginning of the year, but I don't know. We'll see.
Jordan Culberson, veteran of the show, dirtier player, Vontaze Burfict or Hines Ward?
Vontaze, easily.
Dirty. But that's
Vontaze is more helmet-to-helmet hit, but I used to know that to trigger me. I like that.
I would say Vontaze is dirty because he's still doing it.
Yeah, Hines had cutback blocks, but he didn't go helmet.
He did break Keith Rivers' jaw.
Yes. As I said, he had some very hard blocks.
Those were not blocks. Those were blindside hits. Okay, stop being a honk.
Shut the hell up.
Hines Ward, my clone, my fatter brother, Hines Ward. Leo Doyle. Oh, Jacob Ariel Matthias, who I almost skipped. And I would have fucking been remiss if I didn't say Giants looking good. First time donations. Giants, if they would have lost to the fucking Redskins, a terrible team, I would have done. I might have mutilated myself in some awful way, but they didn't, and they're 2-2, and they're one game out of the division lead as well. But that might as well be a mile away because they're playing the Vikings, a very pissed off Vikings team, who's gonna beat on them like a drum. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna want to punch somebody in the mouth after that one.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Leo Doyle for 2. Saints D playing to potential without Breeze. Super Bowl 54.
It's possible, man. It's possible.
Yeah.
A lot of hate for Saints fans lately. Just people are sick
of
Saints
they
fans.
Came off as really arrogant last year. Victim complex kind of irks a lot of people.
Yeah, it does piss people off, man. It's like, get over it, UCF/Saints fan. All right. Keep her going.
Mm-hmm. Beast of Metal, 1989. Breaking, Ricky Stenhouse fired by Roush Fenway with 2 years left on deal. Chris Buescher recalled from non-Roush affiliated Cup team JTD Daughtry to replace him. Opinion, need Twitter DMs to explain this one.
Uh-oh. Okay. You keep reading. I'll check my Twitter DMs to see if he sent me something.
Indeed. 2.0 for 5. If a Falcon sneezes in front of the ref, not towards him, how many yards do they lose on a penalty? I would say about 10, or in the case of a short distance, half the distance to the goal. But like they lack a discipline, pretty much. It's not good. Winnie Banner 96 for $2. No, it's preseason, but Lambert Pred's PP is decent. For now, I want to see more of how it goes. But I got to figure out like what's going on with them first. Jordan Culberson for 2. Vontaze Burfict or Bill Romanowski, who's dirtier?
Ooh, that is a good question. I just read
Romanowski was pretty dirty.
Bill Romanowski might have been the dirtiest player of all time. I mean, Vontaze Burfict never punched a teammate and never spit in another player's face. Now, he might have given some other people brain damage, but Bill Romanowski spit in J.J. Stokes' face. Like, that's the most insulting thing that you can do to anyone is spit in their face. That's terrible.
Pretty much.
I just read this message from Beast of Metal. It's like 4 pages long. Basically, the driver was like on loan and like Roush. It was a lot of politics, and
did they recall him from the loan?
Yeah, this guy, the driver, got fired. Bushler, Stenhouse being fired, and then it's all convoluted. But now I guess Roush made a move that they felt like they had to. It's hard to explain. But
all right.
Yeah, I cannot read all of that. We'd be here till 11 o'clock. All right.
Jesus Lord.
But thank you. We appreciate your wonderful takes on NASCAR.
Definitely.
Keegan Alba, how long until Jay Gruden is fired? I am amazed that he was not fired today. Honestly.
The problem is Jay Gruden isn't the issue in Washington.
No, he's not.
The issue is further up top. Jay Gruden's a puppet. You can replace him with anybody, and they're still going to be it.
That's true. Who wants to coach the Redskins? Who wants to come? Who's like, oh man, that's my dream job right there. Other than like some unknown
Hugh Jackson,
ex-player, yeah, like Reed Dowdy or London Fletcher. Just give them the job, right? Just oh yeah, I used to play here. Fred Smoot. I would love it if Fred Smoot was the head
Rex
coach.
Ryan.
Yeah. Rex Ryan. Yeah, he's like, I'll take another NFL. Dennis Erickson would love to coach the Washington Redskins.
He had a decent resume in the AAF.
Yep. Megadoo. We already read Xavier. Thank you. Megadoo for our largest donation ever, 5,000 Costa Rican colons. Yes. All you false players out there that can't drop 5,000 of something on us. Belgian Trappist beer and the dumpster fires. Kudos, guys. Wow. He's got some good beer going right there.
Very good.
Leo Doyle.
Nice Belgian Trappist beer.
For $2. System of a Fourth Down. Ooh. I don't know. Does that put
be a good podcast name?
Shoving 4 fingers in there? Oh, we're getting demonetized.
Yep. You've said this 4 times already. It's already happened.
I know. I always request a review every time too, and
they don't care. It's just like, eh.
Yeah. Oh, the Nats got another shift on. Did Strasburg get out of this?
Yes, he did.
Oh, he struck him out.
I told you they should have started Strasburg, man. He's been dominating.
Okay. You read.
Evan Escher for 5. Sharks opening night and A's wild card on the same day for the 2nd straight year. Am I going to be disappointed twice again? I think they got a shot at beating Tampa Bay. Who are they starting? Are they starting Manaea?
That's a situation. Yeah, I think they're starting Sean Manaea.
That's a
situation where I'm happy for one of those teams to win, right? Like
I want to see that matchup. I like both teams.
But I think that the A's would suffer more pain if they lose that game than the Rays. The Rays are just happy to be playing postseason baseball.
They're just hoping. They're just glad they're alive.
Yeah, and not shut down. You know, right? We saw
Jared Brussel for 5. Why is Pornhub on your open tabs?
Because that shit is good, man.
Hey, sometimes you gotta just get the let out. You know what I mean, Jared?
No pop-up ads, no viruses. You know, like it's
safe, it's legal. I mean,
amateur stuff on there.
If you want to beat, it's Pornhub. Whatever. Yeah. Joe Haas for 5. Hey, all still going my laundry and listening to the dumpster fire. Keep it up. Is this the year the Leafs beat the Boston Bruins in the playoffs?
No. And
I don't think they even play him.
He has followed the marketing campaign by Tide by making Tuesday night the official laundry night, right? Mm-hmm.
See, advertising does work, even though those commercials are terrible.
Yeah, I know those commercials are awful. Like, who can't fold laundry and watch an NFL game? Like, what do you think you're gonna do?
You just sit around, you chill, and you just like go upstairs.
Right, except for Yinzer's probably jizzed all over their clothes during that game. Like, he sacked Andy Dalton. Yeah,
he sacked Dalton. Yeah.
Yes. Oh God! Look at this Wildcat formation right here. Oh,
fucking Wildcat! How do you get fooled by Wildcat in 2019?
I know. They shut that shit down the next year. They're like, fuck the Wildcat. We're not doing this.
It's because they figured it out. It's all gimmicky shit.
Yeah, we'll just send everyone. We'll just blitz everyone. Gerald Brissell made you look for $2. Oh, he got us with this thing. Yep. Jack Danaher, Pirate Plarail guy. 01. I just call him Jack. I love Kyle Allen. He's good. From a Panthers fan. Yeah, Kyle Allen is looking good because Cam Newton looks like Frankenstein out there currently.
Kyle Allen does look pretty promising.
He does. It's nice when you lose a first round number 1 overall MVP and then you have a competent backup. I think everything is slightly whack for $1.99. I think that's a new one. I think so. Can you say Leon eats dog shit? Leon can't do everything. Mason Mahoney, he's back. How about Linkin Park? I love them, but I can see people's problem with them. Yeah, Linkin Park, in the end, nothing really matters. Or whatever. Something. Yeah, Linkin Park. Obviously, we have a rapist in Linkin Park. Okay.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. You also
Sean Pinkerton for $5.69. Nice. October 13th, Redskins versus Dolphins. The Super Tank Bowl. Who wins and will the score be higher than 6-5? Yes. It will probably be like 21-20.
It'll be like 21-10 and be like the ugliest 21 points you've ever seen. Like a fumble that gets kicked around and then like ends up in the end zone. Like just like a glitched out Madden game where, they just can't seem to recover it and then some team falls on it or the ref blows the whistle and is like, all right, it's in the Redskins end zone. So we're just going to award it to the Dolphins. And then there'll be like 8 picks. Like one of those games that's just terrible to watch. Terrible. All right, keep going.
Jonathan Bordeaux for $2. You guys gonna watch the AEW versus WWE tomorrow? Tomorrow I've got. I'm gonna be watching the Al Walker.
Yeah. I can't say that I'm a huge wrestling fan.
Yeah, I used to love it as a kid, but I grew out of it.
If I did, I would be lying if I did. Lita.
Let's go, Steve L. For $4. Hey guys, Metallica played at the Raiders game. Nice.
Exit light. Enter night.
Tucker White 94. This is checks notes. Money. Y'all will take it. Okay.
Thank you, Tucker White. We appreciate it.
Most appreciate, sir.
Checks notes. All right, I'll read these next ones. Y'all we'll take that's going to a stripper's asshole right there.
Oh, it always is, man.
Sticking it straight up there. Jared Brissell, $5. Williams was the captains for the Hurricanes last year. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I thought. I just
thought that
wasn't
they didn't
sure.
name anyone. I'm mistaken. No, the year before that they did not name a captain. I thought they would give it to Falk. But now he's gone. They must not like him. Steve L for $3.99. Bengals versus Cardinals. Are they the first tank bowl? I think we've been asked that.
That's close.
Yeah. Cardinals are tanking, dude. They're tanking pretty bad.
Yeah, they're tanking.
Yeah.
That might be your first. Yeah. Was that one we predicted?
No, I don't think I called that yet. Maybe. Max 81. So good. 87. Sorry. So his name was Max. He had to put it twice. Max. I picked up 5 on the Dolphins beating the Redskins, and Falcons could be 3-1 if they can finish drives. You know what the thing though with a bad team is, like you say, coulda, woulda, shoulda, And I think the Browns that went 0-16, they lost what?
They lost a lot of close games.
Yeah, they lost a bunch of games. They could have easily been 6-10. But when you're bad, you're bad. Mm-hmm. Read this. Your turn now.
Cody Bell for 5. U-Tree and FPV, what are your guys' thoughts on the Anaheim Ducks offseason? Also, gentlemen, I love the content.
Thank you.
Anaheim is literally kicking and screaming into a youth movement.
Yeah.
They've lost Corey Perry. They lost Kessler and Patrick Eaves. Like, they're literally being forced into a youth movement.
Yeah, they what if they start out really bad? Do you think they trade Getzlaf?
Maybe. I mean, they still have John Gibson. So they're going to have to rely on him if they want a shot of a playoff berth, but I don't know if they'll be super good. I don't think they'll be as bad as they were last year, but I don't know if I see playoffs.
See, here's the thing. I'm watching the wild card game. The Nats are in trouble because the Brewers have a really good bullpen.
The Brewers bullpen has really gotten their shit together.
Yeah.
Over the past month. Like, they looked bad for a long time.
Yeah, they're showing a montage.
But now it's like they're just like dominant. Pomeranz has gotten his shit together, and I thought that trade was bad because I like Dubon, but he's found new life in this bullpen.
And they got Hader just waiting. You know what I mean?
You got Hader waiting. You have Suter who's in the background. Trying to think who else has been really good for them. Because they have a lot of like middle guys that are just like, eh.
Yeah. They're going to be tough to beat, especially for these next 2 innings. All right, Taylor Burns.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Rate it.
All right, let's go to Taylor Burns for 5. Dalvin Cook's 20 points will be the highest any running back scores on the Bears defense. I'm surprised he even scored 20.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. That was an
He
interesting
looked...
game. He looked good, but they just can't rely on him, you know?
Yep.
And
then we got Joe Hurdy for 5. Lorenzo Cain Gold Glove.
Cain is a beast, man. I love his game. So much speed. I think he'll get it, but Juan Lagares always wins the Gold Glove because he's
Lagares ain't too bad.
Yeah, his defense is amazing. All right, Gadzooks, what's up? Y'all like tacos?
What
There's
up,
actually
Gadzooks?
A custom taco restaurant in Hamilton. Try it out next year if we do go to Con Bravo. Also, think any other MLB managers get fired between now and spring training 2020. I would love to see Mickey Callaway get his fucking walking papers.
Gabe Kapler should be fired.
Gabe Kapler.
I'd probably say Rich Renteria.
Rich Renteria. Wow.
Rick Renteria, sorry.
Rick Renteria. Yeah.
I don't think he's the right guy.
Possibly not. Yep. So who's been fired? Like Green got fired out in San
Green,
Diego.
Hurdle, Osmus, Madden.
I
think that's it.
You just can't fire everyone. You got to play some. You got to keep some people. All right. Beast Metal 1989, $10. To clarify, Chase botched Roval turn 1 on a restart and drove straight into the wall from the lead. Said wall did not have tire packs to soften impact, but has destroyed most other cars that have hit it. Wow. So he just ran into the wall from the lead and then he just... Okay, interesting. Wow. I got to watch more NASCAR, man. I got to be up on that shit. Alex Moreno, play Despacito 2. Greatest song on YouTube.
I would probably go All-Star.
Yeah, or he's saying Despacito 2 or All-Star by Smash Mouth. Pick one. I can listen to Despacito more than I can listen to All-Star. I've heard All-Star so many times in my life.
You at least have remixes that could be okay.
Yeah. Have you heard the remix where it's just and
they don't stop coming?
Yeah, and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's our cash considerations. That should be the theme song.
Yes. And they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. All right.
It's like, what the fuck?
All right, it's you on Taylor Burns.
Taylor Burns, chances your Nats drop 2 first-rounders for Jalen Ramsey.
Chance the Giants?
Yeah, the Giants.
No, it's not happening. They don't need.
Yeah, I don't see it.
They're tanking. They.
You'd be better off getting the Eagles.
They're not disillusioned enough. Yeah, Jalen. Like it'd have to be a sign and trade. Shahid Khan really wants Jalen Ramsey to be a Jaguar, and I think they'll work something out. So, it's possible that that doesn't happen. I don't think the Giants make any in-season moves either. I think they want to try to win as many games as they can and Gettleman and be like, see, I told you about fucking Daniel Jones. Which is ironic because if the Giants hadn't taken Daniel Jones at 6, the Redskins might have taken him at 16. And
maybe.
Yeah.
Alex Moreno for 2. Fives, quick question from him. What shampoo do you use for your luscious hair?
I don't use anything. I just put water on my head, man. Like,
you should use some shampoo. Get that nice sheen.
Nope. Don't happen. Mm-hmm.
Man, you're lame.
I like this next name here.
The Simpsons since 90. Ray Bork, 22 seasons before he won a cup. Dave Andrechuk, 22 seasons before he won a cup. Joe Thornton entering his 22nd season. Either it's false hope or the Sharks are finally going to win it. Look at the laws of legacies of failure in hockey. I do the Capitals first. Next year they win a cup. Blues are next. The year after they win the cup. The Sharks were last year. This year they're going to win the cup. If that by that logic. And then probably the Maple Leafs, and the year after they win the cup. So, if we're going by that law, you got a good shot at winning the cup.
Yeah, you know how numerology works?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's like they're the only ones that win. Like every other league, it's just like, yep, you're going to stay the same. Yeah. But
Base Nicker, who I think is why we got demonetized last week.
Yes.
Saying his name. You guys should try to get the hockey guy post to post or hands down hockey on your NHL preview. As a Nats fan, hashtag stay in the fight. I'm worried. Great stream. You should be worried because it's
they can't do anything right now. It's bad.
Down 2 runs.
Like you should have started Strasburg.
Yeah.
To begin with, you at least be in this game.
Yeah, it'd be tied 1-1. Post to post, we should ask, but we already got Grifflix coming on. Every time I ask Gravita, he's always busy. And then Jillian said that she's not available. And who else did we ask?
We tried Steve Dangle. He just no-showed.
We went for the top shelf, dude, and we got Grifflix. So,
hey, nothing wrong with that. He's a good creator.
Yeah, I know he's great, but he's not an author. You know,
oh my God, who cares?
Wrote a book.
Do we look like we're authors?
This team is killing me. I'm thinking about writing a book. Yeah.
I should write a book.
How to become
shit
a
posting.
Shit poster. Yeah.
Why?
Shit posting 101. All right. Alex Moreno 5 says Asian. Damn, son. That's his picture. Yeah, that's how I looked, basically. Haven't y'all seen my Instagram where I have that picture of me as a kid on there? Let me see if I can call that up here. Instagram.
Kids
Alex
Instagram.
Moreno gets laughed as Sean Avery 2.0 off the ice, mega douche. I can see that. He looks like yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. He looks like an okay dude, but maybe Alex has some personal experience. DeCruz 1. Do you celebrate Rosh Hashanah? No, I don't. But my sister told me that the basis of the holiday is it says in the Bible that you're supposed to drink until you pass out. So I think I could get down with that.
I thought we were almost done, and then I reloaded and saw a bunch more.
Yeah, there's more. But wait, there's more. That's me. Damn, son. That's me
I
at
think
age.
You missed one from Alex Moreno. Fives, was there ever a dual-use stadium that worked for both baseball or football? I came to realization it might be Jack Murphy Stadium or the Kingdom.
Jack Murphy's the only one that comes even close because it was nice weather and it actually set up nicely for baseball. But you can never get over the infield on the football field. I feel that that's just disrespectful to both, you know. And actually, RFK wasn't a bad baseball stadium because they actually built the stands around in the corner to be like a baseball field. But the Kingdom, the Kingdom aged terribly when the ceiling started to fall.
Yeah, 93, 94. That's why the Mariners almost moved.
Yep. Where are we? Stick fight, dude? Stick fig, dude.
Yep, we are at Giants.
No, Giants. Giants dash. Did you guys hear about the walking pile on Eric Flowers' comments about Giants fans? What are your thoughts? Also, why would any team pick him up. Well, I would say this. You didn't hear Flowers, his name, get called as much in the game because he's now an interior lineman. And I think that's a better move for him to just take up space in the interior line. And yeah, I don't know why any team would pick him up. He's a big body, you know. That's it. That's all he does. But he's doing better. I don't hate the guy, you know, but he was a very lazy tackle for the Giants. Lazy. Y'all can follow my Instagram, by the way. It's 5 Points Vids on there. Here, I'll put the link in the chat. I would like some more Instagram followers if you don't mind.
Kids and your Instagram followers. I'll go on to Stickfig Dude 7037 then. Self-promoting yourself.
Yes.
Listening to an NFL talk show on my morning commute, someone said that the Vikings should trade for Josh Rosen. Thoughts?
That sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You're locked into Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. You're
not getting another quarterback unless it's like a second or third round project.
No, if Kirk Cousins can't get the job done, then you're screwed. Oh, look at the Brewers looking.
The comparison I've heard is Herschel Walker without giving up the draft picks.
Boy, the Vikings, man! If they don't make the playoffs, dude, what do they do with fucking
Zimmer's getting fired? The GM might be getting fired.
What do they do?
You can't get rid of Cousins.
Cousins says all the right things. He does all the right things. He just doesn't play at a high level against
big games.
500. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, keep it going.
Chibi Dirk Golems for 5. The Minnesota Wild earned 83 points last year and finished last in the Central. Do they perform better or worse this year, and why? I'd say better because you have Dumba for a long period, but I don't know if you're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I would say better, and you know, as long as they stay healthy, that's the real key. And you know, they've had coaching turnover, so maybe there's some consistency here will help them. But the Wild they're the Wild, man. They're Minnesota hockey. It's always been that way.
Close, but never close enough.
Yes.
Alex Moreno for $4.99. Tree. I saw a guy in the Metrolink with one of your shirts. You'd be amazed how many weird things I see on my commute to school. Metrolink rules.
Wow.
Nice.
So the bus doesn't even take him to school? He's got to take the Metrolink?
Goddamn Metrolink.
Yes. All right. Sean Brigode, I love this one here. Minshew's career percentage rate is 69. Nice. .420. Nice.
That's definitely a nice. He should just retire now and be a legend for life.
The hedge fund of Gardner Minshew. Mason Mahoney, which artist do you hate the most besides Nickelback? I'd say Nickelback.
U2. I can't stand him.
You can't stand U2?
Yeah, I just don't like him. And I find like I'm not a fan of Bono.
Really? I like U2. I don't like Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne makes me want to stab my eyes out.
Avril Lavigne's like faux punk.
You ever hear her rapping? Like she tries to rap on a track one time, and I just
how about no?
I just want to barf.
No.
She makes me want to barf. I think Billie Eilish is pretty trash too. I think she's pretty bad. But look at it. All y'all press F in the chat. Coldplay. I met Chris Martin, by the way, at a concert. Avenged Sevenfold and Attila are worse than that. Ooh.
I've never heard Attila.
Avenged Sevenfold. You know what? Who's terrible? Savage Garden. That's a terrible.
Garden is like the stereotypical cookie cutter late 90s soft pop.
Yeah, soft pop, just whiny. Have you noticed now that all the male lead singers are whiny, like falsetto, like Sam, what's his name? Sam Smith, and then you get the You Just Want Attention, Charlie Puth. Like all those guys are just whiny falsettos. It's just nasty. All right, play these out. Trey, read them.
That I would, sir.
And then we can.
Let's go for Nicholas Leahy.
No, wait. You skipped also.
I missed Despacito too.
Yes.
Sorry. Also FR. Play Despacito 2 for us. Remember, 2.
You know the thing about Despacito is when you try to replay it in your head, you can't really replay it because you don't know Spanish. You know, you're like something despacito, despacito, something about Cheetos, something about my Subaru Impreza. All right, keep going.
Mm-hmm. Now we go to Nicholas Leahy for 5. Do you guys think Rendon will re-sign with the Nationals? And he was offered a 7-year deal or $30 million a year.
I would love the Mets to sign fucking Anthony Rendon. They've got to re-sign him. They cannot have 2 off seasons where they lose Bryce Harper and then Anthony.
He's gonna go to the market, though. You know that
he is, but they've got to give him what he wants, man. Alex Moreno, I'll read the last one. I hate Cage the Elephant and Billie Eilish. Cage the Elephant only has one song that ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. And that's it. And all their other songs sound exactly like that. Josh Hader's a fucking stud, man.
Yeah, he's looking a little wild in these first 2 pitches.
Yeah, he can be hit though. He's not
He's given up a lot of home runs.
Yeah. When he's got that adrenaline going, he can get fucked up, man.
Oh yeah.
Him and his racist tweets. Those were not racist. Who's the kid that raised all that money for cancer research? Did you see that?
Yeah, and then like a journalist apparently found 2 tweets on him. Then they found the reporter's old tweets and they were significantly worse.
Wow. Fuck that dude. You go digging in people's...
It's cancel culture, man.
Yep. Cancel culture, but...
If you're going to be the arbiter, prepare to be judged.
All right. Mason Mahoney hates Maroon 5 and Chris Brown, but, I think Maroon 5 could beat Chris... No, wait. Could Chris Brown beat up... No, never mind. Jags Rule 21, who gave us like $100 snapper chat last time. Congrats on the win, Tree. May the Steelers... are going to the Super Bowl chance live on forever in the Steel City. Also, FPV Giants look better with Jones, though it was against the Skins. Positivity. Yeah, Jones had some really bad passes. That was the first. I'm glad it was he rookied in a game where he could rookie. That was it. And then last one of the night, guys, please. I wish there was a way to turn it off.
To stop.
To just turn it off. All right, we're gonna be out. If you Snapchat us after this, we're not gonna read it. We'll take your money. We will fucking take your money, but we're not gonna read it. Alex Moreno, Despacito 2 by Flying Kitty. It's awesome. We'll have to look that up so that we don't.
We'll have to intro that next week.
All right. Well, we made it to another episode here. But you guys are lucky. We're gonna do this again Thursday, and we're gonna have Grifflix on.
We're gonna have hockey talk.
Yeah,
we're gonna bring on Jared Brussel as a special guest. We're gonna bring in Grifflix, I think. So we'll have some nice pieces for you.
Look at Mason Mahoney. Look at these two. Yep. We're not gonna read them. Everyone, y'all can read them.
One just says, "Take this free money."
Yeah, and the other was like, "Tree, what's your job now that you're not a waiter?" Yeah, what do you do now, Tree?
I should post. Really
you don't have to time them out, Beast. Let them give us their money. Don't delete the messages. Come on, man. Let them do it. Don't delete the message. Come on.
They already got their message across.
They did.
I think it's time on this message we call it enough.
Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thanks to the mods, Oshawott, man. Of course, it's a tradition now for Beast of Metal to. Oh, then he retracts the message so he can get his $1.99 back. You guys. Nick, man. Good to see you. Happy birthday, Fly Latore, by the way.
Definitely, man. Happy birthday. And remember, let's say hi to Mr. Teixeira.
Yep. And then
he's still watching.
All the new Snapper chatters, thank you for popping in. We will be back Thursday, and we will be talking hockey. Thank you again. I'm 5 Points Vids. Tree, any last words?
No, sir.
You made it to the end of this stream. And
Peace.
we are...